How many public power communities are in the 18th district, and will you support their efforts to remain a viable alternative to the investor-owned utilities?
Well, I guess I could guess and tell you that I know the answer to that, but I don't know exactly how many there are. But I do know that, folks, I think one of the things that we need to really understand, to stay with a little bit of the whole global warming idea, we better understand this, that the global warming, the health, first of all, I'm for more energy, clean energy, coal, oil, gas, all of that. But we better understand that really what's going on in Washington, D.C. is an attempt to try to control the people. The health care bill is not about health care. Cap and trade is not about the environment. It's about controlling the people. As the comment was already made today, they're in our bathrooms telling us how much water you can flush in your toilet, what type of light bulb you can put. They're telling you what your children will be taught in schools. This is about an overreaching, overpowerful government that wants to control us from womb to tomb. My old football coach used to love to run the bootleg. Bootleg is when you fake it up the middle, and Terrell Pryor keeps it around the end because everybody thought the ball was going here. They are doing the bootleg on us all the time in Washington, D.C. Now all of a sudden they got the health care plan through. Now watch what's coming. Now they're going to come with the illegal immigration. They're going to try to legalize immigration. And while they're doing that, they're bootlegging the ball over here, getting ready to bring cap and trade in. They are trying to control every aspect of our lives. I don't know about you. I had somebody say to me the other night, Coach, I like you, but you seem a little bit angry. I said, aren't you? Aren't you angry? Aren't you concerned about your children and your grandchildren? The greatest nation in the history of the world handed off to us. What are we handing off to our children? We have a moral responsibility to tell the government to get out of our lives. That's where I stand.
Amen, brother. How would you rein in the runaway federal spending and balance the federal budget?
Well, first you need to start cutting government programs. With agriculture, with the arts, it's got to be cut. One program that is very dear to my heart is the Department of Education. We got to completely get rid of that. You cut that out, that'll save us some money. You take the Department of Education, they take your money and will not give it to your children's school unless the school teaches what the government tells it has to teach. This is unconstitutional. We need to eliminate this thing. Second of all, we got to start cutting waste. In business, if your money is being bled out by waste, that's your first focus. A penny saved, a penny earned. You got to go stop the bleeding. We know that there's lots of waste being done with government spending. Lots of people that are collecting Social Security disability that maybe shouldn't. We've got to go. We've got to go cut the bleeding out. And as a business, that's the first thing you do. You look at where is my money being wasted. We've got to start cutting it, and it's going to be some hard decisions. I think, second of all, if we lower taxes to inspire businesses to do more businesses here, that will create jobs and increase revenue. I mean, I've not worked for any company that had a printing press down in the basement where we printed money out. Every dollar comes from the people that walk through the door. If we could lower taxes so that company can take that money and invest it in their business, I don't know what sometimes the Democrats think that they're going to go take a bath in it like Scrooge McDuck, with all the extra money for lower taxes on companies. I work for a lot of businesses. If we have money, we invest it, we advertise, we create new stores, we hire new people, and then you got more people paying into the tax system. So that's the way to balance the budget is we got to cut the government, but then we've got to cut taxes so we get more Americans working and helping out paying for it.
I'm just reading. Fred, you support our Second Amendment right to bear arms.
as I indicated, I first bought my NRA membership in the 5th grade, delivering the Homeless Citizen Journal newspaper. Cost $5, which was more than just 1 week's income for me. I've been to the NRA convention. I'm a hunter. I probably own 20 firearms. As I said, I've slept with an M16. As a sky marshal, you learn to shoot between people's heads on the airlines. I've made tough decisions as well. I've been on the helicopters that got shot down, where 3 of us got pinned down and 1 wounded right away. And in 10 minutes, you're out of ammunition, down to 5 shots left in a pistol and 4 grenades. Firearms are part of my heritage. They're very important to me. When I come back from Vietnam, it took me 6 months before I could sleep without having a gun underneath my bed. I don't have that problem now, but the fact is they are an important part of our heritage. I have a book coming out in the next 10 days or 2 weeks, and we actually talk about how important firearms are in our family. So I'm a strong supporter of Second Amendment rights, as strong as anybody can find. Thanks for the softball question.
Bob, what is your opinion on the current practice of placing stimulus signs at projects funded prior to the stimulus and the cost of these signs?
It's disgusting. In the Ohio Senate, we're pushing a bill through right now to make them stop that. I've heard it costs anywhere from $3,500 to $5,000 per sign. And you know what really amazes me here? I do a lot of driving around the 18th Congressional District, my Senate district, and it seems like every highway project I see now has a sign. And I don't know, does that mean we weren't going to do any projects without stimulus dollars or something? I just don't know. But you talk about wasteful spending and politics, but I think that backfires on the administration here in the state of Ohio, because people are got to be aware of that these signs cost money, and they're at every construction project. At least it seems so. I think they are at every construction project, and everybody's finding out that here in the state of Ohio we have an $8 billion deficit at the gate next year. We start working on the next 2-year budget, and people are going to realize, well, what's going on here? What's the state of Ohio doing? And the Ohio Senate on co-sponsored legislation to bring that to light, so the people of Ohio know what's going on, and with our Department of Transportation here in the state of Ohio, how they're wasting dollars, wasting our taxpayer dollars.